Chess lovers, let's have a look at a game played by Hikaru Nakamura and the national master playing under nickname Petrosianic. The game was played on chess.com and this was a 3-minute game. Nakamura started with e4, c5 by black Sicilian defense, and Nakamura goes for this funky king e2 move. No, this is not a king of the hill. Nakamura is having some fun, but in some cases we can say that this is like showing disrespect towards opponent. Anyways, Nakamura is giving odds and let's see whether his opponent will manage to punish him for this funky move. Knight c6 by black, d3 and g6. Black is choosing a very standard Sicilian setup, but when your opponent's king is stuck in the center of the board, it's very important to open up the center. Something like d5 would have been better, but instead we see g6, c3, bishop g7, f4, d6, g3. Black is playing very solidly. Knight f6, knight f3, black castles, bishop g2, rook b8, a4, a6, rook e1, b5. We see an exchange on b5, king f1, b4 and king g1. Now already Nakamura's king is in safety. Knight d7, d4, b takes c3, b takes c3, c takes d4, c takes d4, queen b6, bishop e3. This is just a decent position. Already we can say that Nakamura managed to equalize the game. Queen b3, knight d2, queen takes d1, rook takes d1, bishop a6, e5, knight b4, bishop f1, bishop takes f1, rook takes f1, rook c8, rook b1, knight c2, king f2, knight b6, rook c1, knight takes e3, and here comes an interesting move by Nakamura, rook takes b6. Black has to be very careful now. If something like rook takes b6 or rook takes c1, then white is capturing on b8 with a check followed by king takes e3. But black played knight d5, responded very calmly, rook takes b8, rook takes b8, knight e4, rook b2 check, king e1, h6. A better move was bishop f8, but after h6 black is losing a pawn. Here comes rook c8 check, king h7, e takes d6, e takes d6 and knight takes d6. Knight b4, king f1. The threat was knight c2 check and then capturing on d4. King f1, knight d3, knight e5, bishop takes e5, d takes e5, rook takes h2, knight e8, and Nakamura is creating a very dangerous mating threat. g5 by black, well, h5 could have prolonged the game, but after this g5 move, black is getting checkmated. Knight f6 check, king g6, now g4, not allowing black king to escape, controlling this f5 square, h5, rook g8 check, king h6, and f takes g5 checkmate. We can see that Hikaru Nakamura, even with that funky king e2 move, managed to win a national master. Your comments and questions please, and thanks for watching.